Welcome back to The Poor Farmer, everybody. Today, we'll be reading another grace gem. The name of this one is Like a Splinter in His Eye. It was written by Joseph Alleine, an English minister from the 1600s. When a man is converted, he is forever at enmity with sin, yes, with all sin, but most of all with his own sins, and especially with his bosom sin. Sin is now the object of his indignation. His sin swells his sorrows. It is sin which pierces him and wounds him. He feels it like a thorn in his side, like a splinter in his eye. He groans and struggles under it, and not formally, but feelingly cries out, "O wretched man!" He is not impatient of any burden so much as of his sin. If God should give him his choice, he would choose any affliction so he might be rid of sin. He feels it like the cutting gravel in his shoes, pricking and paining him as he goes. Before conversion, he had light thoughts of sin. He cherished it in his bosom, as Uriah his lamb. He nourished it up, and it grew up together with him. It did eat, as it were, of his own plate, and drank of his own cup, and lay in his bosom, and was to him as a sweet daughter. But when God opens his eyes by conversion, he throws it away with abhorrence, as a man would a loathsome toad, which in the dark he had hugged fast in his bosom, and thought it had been some pretty and harmless pet. When a man is savingly changed, he is deeply convinced not only of the danger, but the defilement of sin. And oh, how earnest is he with God to be purified. He loathes himself for his sins. He runs to Christ and casts himself into the fountain set open for him and for uncleanness. If he falls into sin, what a stir is there to get all clean again. He has no rest until he flees to the Word and washes and rubs and rinses in the infinite fountain, laboring to cleanse himself from all filthiness, both of flesh and spirit. So, after hearing this grace gem, ask yourself this: have you truly repented of your old ways and asked the Lord for forgiveness? Have you truly been converted like it says in this grace gem? And are you forever at enmity with your sin? Before I go, I want to tell you something my uncle always reminds me of, and that is, we're living in the last hour, not the last days. And 10 out of 10 of us will die one day. It's something for you to think about if you're one of those people out there living like you've got days to make yourself right with God. So please snap out of your days and start walking in unity with Christ's mind, body, and soul. Matthew 24:44 says, "So you also must be ready, because the Son of Man will come at an hour when you do not expect him." Revelation 16:15 says, "Behold, I come as a thief." And 1 Thessalonians 5:2 says, "For you know very well that the day of the Lord will come like a thief in the night." For me personally, this grace gem reminds me of the solid people in my life, my true family that I surround myself with. Why do I surround myself with them? Because they reflect Christ. God opened their eyes, and they truly repented of their sins. They threw away their old self with disgust, and instead clung to Christ, our sheltering rock. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me read another grace gem. If you enjoyed what you watched and want more videos like this one, then don't forget to check out our Grace Gem series. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.